White, Power, White, Gooch, 09, Scowen, Diamond, Jones and Hume. Chris Maguire on the bench again. I thought he would get a chance to start, believe it or not. I thought he would get a chance to start. Anyway, their line-up, which probably is nearly is now, is Mitchell in goal, Hoskins, Jones, Horsfall, Harriman, McWilliams, Morris, Watson, Marshall, Rose and Miller up front, like in a forward three. Let's go and just check everything, see if everything's alright on this end. What the hell is that noise? Give us a second, everyone. I'll just quickly. Someone, you need someone's there thingy. Okay, look, 09's just getting interviewed. There we are. That's not that us. So a live stream. Just waiting for the live stream, and then I want to jump into the chat below. Got to sign back in onto this one. Everyone's in the chat, as I can see on there. Just give us a second, everyone. I'll sign in on this phone as well, so I can see what you're seeing. Why is that noise on there? I think that near someone's phone on there. That noise is really doing me in. Can you hear it or not? Am I alright? Everything alright? 2 seconds at. That's wicked, that noise. Might even be that. Right, here we go. I'll just quickly log on to this phone so I can see the chat, so it's on there. See if everything's alright, see if I'm not blocking any. I know 14 people are watching, that's about it. 2 seconds. But it's still a couple of minutes to kick off. Can't believe Maguire's not starting again. Proper madness, like. Has it done it? Nope. Yep. I'm not sure if he's oh, I didn't do that, man. 2-step code. Fuck's sake. Oh, I'll try and find a better way. Wait, 2 seconds, everyone. Oh, no, did he? Yes, there we are. Clayton Edwards is there, so now we are. Right, mate, sound. Burn, Allison, SCFC. Where is Ross Stewart? On the bench, I think. But he's went for a canny strong lineup for me. Like Diamond obviously starts, Jones, Hume. I wouldn't have risked Jones or Wyke. I would definitely not have risked Wyke. Obviously, there were only 2 centre backs, and Ali hasn't started Oliver Younger, which I thought he would bring a bit of youth in. No, he hasn't done much like what I was thinking. Joseph Cox says, what do you think the England lineup should be for the Euros? Camille, I think that's right. If I'm wrong, sorry. I'm going 5-0 Sunderland. Clayton Edwards says he must have took a knock, mate. Oh, good. He took a knock. I thought, yeah. He's having a name of it with him. Oh. But what time is it now? I dropped in a bit early because you know what I'm like with technical difficulties. But hopefully this went alright. It's went alright. I just had a little panic, but hopefully my green screen's coming Tuesday, so I might go and do a little video with the green screen to see how it works. The picture what I put on social media is not my final draft. It's just like a little tester. See how I would build the little studio thing up myself. But if everybody says it looks alright, I might just use that one but change it a little bit. Obviously my face was pixelated because I just put it up for an example because I didn't have a green screen up and it did look terrible. Yes, and of course fans will be eager to know details of the playoffs, of which it all depends. They were sheer like gone further back. Clayton Joe last wear the trousers like mate. I know how you feel. They're bad jokes. Can you just let us know if you can hear the telly in the background? And I've wrote down, this time I've wrote down the opposition team, so it might sound a little bit better for years. But like I was saying, I've got a green screen coming. The only thing is, the last time I tried to do like a live watch along on the PC, obviously the field of view was better, you had the better view for all of us and that, but it was I couldn't get the match on the telly, if you remember. But I got a booster box off Sky, not for the signal, so hopefully things, fingers crossed, that goes right. Oh, I boosted this a bit. Just in the chat, Benoe, he's one of our channel members. He's got a little, I think it's Chris Maguire on his picture now. But if you remember, the longer you remember, you get better badges for the next season. I might change them and have them perfect. But it's a good picture. He says, "Good day, Jazzy, and all the lads watching. 4-2 Sunderland. How about the lads, mate? I just want them to put a good display in and absolutely bash them for the confidence for the playoffs. Fingers crossed, Reid. I kept my season ticket on, and I seen somebody get a letter. I don't know if it was a letter or an email saying he's been invited to go to the stadium. I don't know if it was a wind up, but I just seen it. Like he's been invited to have a ticket for the playoffs. He says he hasn't had a season ticket since the championship, so I don't know if he was just pulling anybody's leg or if he was telling the truth, and he's been offered them tickets. But I'll be over the moon, obviously, because I've renewed mine all the time we've been in this league, and even this season, thinking that we'll get back in the stadium. Hopefully we might get the well, I think we are going to get it, the playoffs, second leg, isn't it, at home. Obviously no away fans there, so it'll just be all Sunderland fans, and you can imagine it'll sound like a full stadium when we get in there. I'm going to show you that. That's unless we're getting beat, or we're already out. We're being beaten in the first leg 3-0 or something. But I'm looking forward to get back in the stadium, just doing that little match vlog, you know what I mean, instead of these live streams. The live streams are, you know what, I was going to just scrap them off when they get back in the stadiums and just do my match preview and their vlog. But now, it's shocking on years really, because I didn't get the interaction with years to talk to years, say your opinions. So I like to see everybody's opinion regarding the game and that, and you get to understand other people's point of views on the game. Like, I might think Gooch had a shite game, and somebody else might say, no, you've done this and this and this, and it's like, oh, why? You know what I mean? So, fingers crossed that we can get back in the stadiums, and I get offered a chance to go in with a ticket, because I'll be vlogging it straight away. I might even get live in there for a laugh. No, I'll not. And anyway, they put the blocker on, didn't they? They put that the signal blocker in the stadium. But do you know what? I found a way to get around that. Instead of being on 4G, go onto your settings and just go onto 3G, and you get all the live scores up. Because normally I like to check my bet when I'm in the stadium, but with a signal blocker or something what they dig in the stadium, you can never dig it. But that's how I get around it, and then I can get on the flash scores and that. I'll just quickly jump back into the chat, see what the crack is. Right, Alessandro, alright mate, from Brazil. Joe the artist, whoops. Yes, can hear the telly, but not loud enough though to get into trouble. Oh, good. Cheers for letting us know, mate. Clayton Edwards, this game is a big game for me. If we play Blackpool, we won't go through, and if we didn't, and they get beat, we'd have a good chance. Oh, wait, I'll have to pull it back down. It keeps flicking up. They are my only worry. Blackpool, that's mine. Do you know what? That's what I said, pal. We've been beat off them twice this season already, so do you know what? To be honest, we've been unlucky in them 2 games where we did play them. They didn't play us off the park or nothing like that. I think we were the better team in both of them games, but like you say, they've beat us twice, and they've got a really good record in the playoffs. I checked the stat. They won 10 consecutive games in the playoffs, and that's gone from like 2001 to 2012. But it's still like, you know, psychological thing. But I'll be up. Do you know what I want, mate? I would like to get. Obviously, it depends really. I wouldn't mind playing Lincoln because we've beat them twice, and it's just like Blackpool. They'll be like, "Oh, well, we're not bothered about Sunderland because we've beat them twice, so we wouldn't beat it again." But it's our 2 legs, and I just hope to God he can get this team pumped up for these games. Mate, hair all over the shop. Is the fans in the stadium? No, not today. Playoffs. I think the second leg in the playoffs, we're going to have them in the home ground. I mean, that's what they're talking about anyway. Gabby Lineker with his shirt. Do you know what, mate? It's one of them Langans I'll come down to there, but I cannot stand long sleeve shirts, so I just rolled it up a little bit. Oh, he's the lads coming out now. Joseph says, "GILESY, what's the game on?" I'm assuming you're talking about this. It's just on the normal telly, mate. Not on the normal telly, sorry, on the live, the fucking website. I couldn't even get my words out there. It's just on the website, but I've got a smart telly. And it's just straight onto there, so I'm watching the telly. Oh, there's Sanderson. He looked alright there, you know. Sanderson walking about as if there's no matter. And anyway, if you're new to this channel, subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. Just before kick-off, hit the thumbs up and all, I'll be over the moon with that. And just about to kick off. Northampton, some reason they're not coming out. There's your lead, Johnson. Having his little drink. He hasn't got that silly flat cap on anymore. Fucker. Well, what he was thinking, weren't that? It looks alright when you watch Peaky Blinders and that, but not standing on the touchline in the stadium height. He looked cool though. Still not out, Northampton, like, what's going on? That's 1 minute taken anyway. But the Sunderland's been out for quite a while now, and Northampton's still not out. Just going to jump back on here while we wait for Northampton. Playing little mind games. Charlie White. Will there be fans in the stadium for the playoffs? I'm assuming it's just rumours what I've heard that it's because Northampton's got to come down the top for some reason. They come out separate areas with COVID and all that. Fucking COVID. Then did you see the Bolton Wanderers players celebrating while the fans? It was meant to watch, but then you think, well, why do all this before the game, coming out to separate tunnels when, you know, no one's taking them serious now. And anyway, the rules, they're not. I seen this, what's his name, man? That comedian with the, he's got like biggish teeth. Rob Beckett. I seen him on Twitter and he went, the old people are cocky. I was crying watching it. He says, the old people are cocky, they've had the 2 jabs and they're going around with knee mask on, coughing in people's faces. I was just pissing myself laughing at it. But anyway, just taking the coin toss now. Max Power's in the midfield, which we all know we didn't like Max Power in the midfield. Could be a good game. Oh, his hair. Covent Racing 6-0. Well, mate, I'm gone 7. You always get it wrong. It's going to be 7, man. The Monix says in the chat, would you give Josh Hawkes a game? 100%, mate. 100%. Why not? This is a free game. I wanted Oliver Young to come in and all, and Dan Neil, but I wasn't sure if they would because they played for the under-23s. But that was like Monday, I think. So I was scratching my head, just tapping the knee now. Oh yeah, I'm on the right stuff down, trying to get a little bit now professional. Hit the thumbs up, much appreciated everyone. Right, we've got kick-off. McLaughlin at right back. Plays a long ball forward. Charlie White tries to win the header, but it bounces through to their defence and they clear the lines. 09 lumps another ball forward. Headed away into touch, Sunderland throw in. I hope Jones doesn't get injured or White or any of our centre backs. I would have, do you know what? I would have rested them for Hume as well. Obviously, he got on the score sheet against Plymouth, and he's just lost possession there. But it was a bit too much power on the ball from Gooch. Do you know what? Gooch is playing just behind White. It would be nice to see him in that position. I thought, I'm just thinking here, obviously with McGeady having a broken nose and a swollen foot, do you reckon he'll be fit for the playoffs? I hope he will. Diamond. Oh, little nutmeg by Diamond. That was class, that. Nutmegs his player. Plays the ball out wide. Now Jones puts a class forward ball through to Gooch. On the edge of the area. Is this one going to get put in the box? No, he dribbles past Warren Jones. Smashes it. Keeper gets down low. I think they've had an emergency goalkeeper in or something. Or I was reading somewhere. I think Joel put it on Twitter about their goalkeeper saying he's meant to be terrible or something. But obviously, got to tackle a shot, and that Jones had a good strike, get powerful, down low, keeper got there. To throw in Sunderland, but right down in next to our half. I'll quickly go on the chat while there's no pressure on either goal. Clayton Edwards says, Lee Evans is the best comedian on this planet in my opinion. I love Lee Evans like I do. Northampton just in possession here. Play a little round in the midfield. No, I do like Lee Evans, mate. There's loads of good comedians. I love like watching comedies. I just watched Bottom last night. Now Rick Neal and Adrian Edmondson. And I was pissing myself laughing at that because I used to watch it when I was a kid. I used to like Eddie Murphy. I don't know if everyone any years have heard of him. Might be a bit too early for years. He's funny as out. Oh, there's loads. But English wise, I like Ricky Gervais. He's hilarious. There's just loads. I like Johnny Vegas. Oh, hey, Sunderland. McLaughlin with a good little turn there. Plays through to Diamond. I couldn't get his pass to Wyke, and Northampton clear the lines. Down the wing. Oh, hey, Sunderland. Fucking smash them. 09 plays the ball up. Out. We just need to get it on the ground and stop lumping it forward. Denver Hume needs to get across quick. He's out of position. 09 comes across the cover. Should get put back to Lee Birds. No, he tries to turn him. But he got Denver Hume out of trouble there. 09 following the runner. Picks the ball up and then just pushes it back upfield. And to Conor McLaughlin. I like Conor McLaughlin at right back, you know. He's kind of cool on the ball. Like his composure, he's got a lot of composure on the ball. He's not like a panicky player. Well, he hasn't been in this first 4 minutes. Quick jump back in the chat. Lazy Lobbers, Magnet Fishing. You can't beat a bit of bottom live. It's hilarious. Do you know what? I bet you loads of the young. My son's starting to watch it now. Because he's at that age where he finds it hilarious. So I actually watch it now. I'm not bothered. He's 13. Peter Kay as well. Peter Kay's funny and all. Do you know what, mate? I used to love watching Phoenix Nights with Max and Paddy. Hilarious, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Charlie White's in it, yeah? Is he beat the offside trap? Nah, offside. But everything's looking alright for a change. There's no fuck-ups, no technical difficulties. If Nigel was on the chat, he let us know. Like he commented on the Twitter. He said, I hope you can keep up with the technology because everything goes wrong. Do you know what? Normally I'm kind of alright with technology, but soon as I go live, there's always something going wrong. For some reason, it's now it's really happening in the game. That flicked on. 09 clears it. Oof, nearly bounced behind him. Never let the ball bounce as a defender, as he remember the own goal. But that's why he scored that own goal, because he didn't ever bounce. You get tell as a defender not let it bounce. Diamond's fucking legging it down the wing. He checks back, plays it back to McLaughlin. He cuts inside. Where's he gone? There's plenty of in defence here. Like, do you know what? Sunderland look good here. Gooch, is he going to go for the corner? It's a throw in. He went down the touchline at the byline. Tried to hold it up, you know, and tried to get the deflection for a corner, but it went for a throw. They defended in numbers, Northampton. They didn't want to be absolutely hammered here for the confidence, but they're down. I think they'll come straight back up, Northampton. I really do. They drew with us. Remember last game we drew 0-0 with them. That's offside, isn't it? Surely. No. Gooch, ball at the box, chipped, lung towards Wyke, and the goalkeeper, it was coming over him and he just slaps it out. That was funny clearance, that, if you're watching the telly. Bushcraft Marco, hello GILESY. Alright mate. Nice for you to drop in. Hit the thumbs up. But yeah, it's a corner to Sunderland. Do you know what? Somebody said he was messaging us and he says he would appreciate it if I put a clock here. Corner comes in. Cleared away by Northampton. Diamond. I couldn't get his shot away and it got cleared. He was saying, could you put a clock in there so people can skip to the goals? But what I'll do is, after the live, I'll get on the description and I'll timestamp any goals in the description, so you just press it and it'll take you straight to the goals in the live stream instead of you watching it all the way through or skipping, you know what I mean? Just to let everybody know, because that can be frustrating and people didn't really want to sit and watch 2 hours of me talking shite, you know what I mean? They want to just skip to the goal reaction. That's what people come for. But that's what I'll do. I'll either get a clock or I'll get a... do you know what? I've put the live counter there on which side's it? On that side, I think. And I've just put it off screen, so that's another thing to note for the next time. But I am can't wait to get my green screen. It's going to be mint. Northampton just got the ball around the back. They're just passing it from side to side. Didn't really want to come forward at the minute. Sunderland probably looking the better of the team in the opening 7 minutes. You can expect that. But I didn't think. Oh wait, here comes Northampton. Tried to chip lead, but I think it was who was it? Watson for Northampton has just tried to chip the goalkeeper from about, he seems about 30 yards, 40 yards out, but he's put it 30, 40 yards out of the goal. Yeah, that was hilarious. 09 with possession. Here comes Conor McLaughlin out of defence, driving forward up to the halfway line. It was Bailey Wright, sorry. Scowen. Being very quiet, Scowen, but he's burst forward here. He's given it to Jones. Jones got too much to do. There's 3 players on Jones every time he's on the ball. It's out on the opposite side to McLaughlin. He pushes it forward to Diamond. Diamond's running at players. Turns byline, ball in the box, corner. Good little clearance there by Northampton's, I think it was Horsfall, I'll say, if that's right. Quickly back on the chat, everyone. Yeah, that's a good idea. Little timestamp goals. Have a timer in the corner of the screen. That's what I'm thinking, because with this setup what I've got at the minute, I can't really put a timer on here. At the corners headed right now. Goal kick. I can't really put a timer. I can't really put a timer on this setup what I've got at the minute. You know, with the app I'm streaming it through, I can't get a timer on. But hopefully, with the new setup, I'll be able to do that when I get my green screen. But if not, I'll just put the timestamps for you in the description or in the comments as well. So, and I'll pin the comment at the top, so it'll be straight at the top. You just see the timestamps and then just go into the goals from there. You know what I mean? It saves you going through it all and listening to stuff what you didn't listen to. Some people do like to watch it all the way through. Some people, do you know, I've done it and they're trying to skip to it. So I Benoe, mate, that's what I'll be doing. Oh, there's a free kick, Sunderland. Jones getting hacked down off McWilliams, I think that was, McWilliams. Just a little push on the shoulder. Jones went down. I didn't like to see Jones gone down. I'm like, oh, just in case he gets injured for these playoffs, because he's going to be a key player. Obviously, he needs game time as well. Scowen. Just waiting for Scowen to lay Denver Hume off. He comes forward. He's driving forward. He's on the edge of the area. Taking it to the byline. Trying to get a box in. Headed out. Sunderland. Oh, free kick. Scowen just took his man. Left it. Weren't on purpose. He went for the ball. I'd like to see Scowen a bit further up the pitch. I think he operates a hell of a lot better when he's put further up the pitch rather than when he gets told to sit just in front of the defence. I think he's much better up the field, especially when he nicks the ball off the defence. Now the loose ball, when it's bounces, he whips in, gets it, and then lays someone off. But when he's further back, that's just someone's went down, Northampton player, but the refs played on. Scowen win there, he's won possession, he's left it off to Bailey Wright, who gives it to McLaughlin. He's looking to get forward. There's no one forward. And he's being dispossessed because there's no options. But Bailey Wright was there to pick up the loose. And now here comes Diamond, driving inside of Northampton's half. He's given it to Jones. Oh. Here comes McWilliams for Northampton, but he slips. And then Denver Humes picks up the ball. He's coming over the halfway line for Sunderland. And now he's given it to Jones. Jones looking to run at players. Oh no, sorry, it's Gooch. He just chips a ball to the opposite side. The switch of players, class, what a ball that is. And it's to Denver Hume, who puts it in. Oh, terrible ball in that. Puts a low ball in the box. I think it was McLaughlin who was running onto it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I might do a video on anyway coming soon, my player of the season, and a lot of people will be surprised. Well, you win it really. I didn't think you should be surprised. I didn't want to really give it away, but it's not who you think it is. Oh, wait, Diamond, man. Diamond's lost possession. In Northampton, we're going to get a free kick. He's played advantage. It's McWilliams on the ball on the right-hand side. On their right-hand side. He's waiting for the overlap of... Fuck out of that. Hoskins. Aye, that's the one. McWilliams again. Puts it in the midfield. Morris now. Still Northampton enjoying a bit of possession. How the fuck is... Conor McLaughlin just comes steaming in, cleaned the player out, free kick. Not like a bad tackling out like that. Now he's giving another one away, straight away. That's two off. He's going to have to watch it because he'll be on a yellow the next one. There were knee fells, just, you know, when you... Now when the players come touching, obviously they felt the touch, and is it? I think that's... what's his name went there? Horace, I was going to say. But I think they've took it too quick and they're going to have to tackle it again. The refs pulled it back. It's a shame because it went into touch. He jumped on the chop while it's a free kick. Covent Racing, what position is best to finish? Bottom with frying pan. The gas man, he did it because I know probably all the words to that one. The gas man. Whoa, miles away. It's got 8 times something goals. Next one. As it stands, Oxford in the playoffs instead of Pompey. No way. I haven't got the... I like having the flash scores in a bit. Free kick, ball at the box, headers there. Corner. Tatty. Oi, behave. I thought a Northampton player got a head on that, but apparently it weren't. Here comes the ball at the box. Let's have a quick... Here's the replay. Scowen headers it out for a corner. Could have went anywhere that. Finley says he would love to see Portsmouth not finish in the playoffs. It would be funny, like. Oof. But I think for some reason a lot of supporters from rival clubs didn't like. They're trying. I didn't know. I think we live in the heads, as people say, living in their heads rent free. Where that silly Hull supporter who drove his poor son up, needed out against the kid and mad the kid where hold the sign up. Why didn't he have the balls to do his sell instead of putting his son on social media to get criticised and ridiculed? Which he was getting hammered about his haircut, which was a terrible haircut. But at the end of the day, he's only a kid. Shouldn't have done that really. Not to let his fucking kid not held a sign up saying enjoy the playoffs. Wow, why have a dig at us? What we done, you know what I mean? We've been in this league for 3 years. God damn me. A lot of them do though. A lot of them try and have little digs at Sunderland supporters and the Sunderland club. I didn't know why. I think it's probably just because we're the biggest club in the league. And what always will be, doesn't matter who comes down. Sassy, oi! Dog's got mental over that. But I just laugh about it now. I think, God damn me, get a grip. Why is it bothered what we're digging and where we are? Just enjoy your promotion, you mugs. That one support, you know what I mean? Not all of them are like that. You just get them one random, or a few random weird supporters. Chance Sunderland, McLaughlin, running out his full back. Has to check back. He gives it to Max Power. Max Power's not really overlapping much now. He's just sitting in the midfield. Same with Scowen. He's got 09 to the side of him. He picks out 09. He's coming forward, waiting for movement. Does a little chip ball to Charlie White. He runs onto it, holds it up in the corner. Now it's with Denver Hume. Jones chips it into the box. Out. My dog's gone mad with that. There's no quality in the final third by Sunderland. There's not been that many balls into the box in the first 15 minutes for me. And when they have, they've been poor. Jones there, that was canny bad ball in the box. Why bench Maguire? That's really mad. You've got to give him a chance. I've had fallen out or something. I'm sure Clayton Edwards said in the chat earlier that he might have took a knock, but then he wouldn't put him on the bench no, I think he was talking about Stewart. 09 headers, one up. Northampton players gone down. He stopped play because it's a head injury. I thought he was going to give the foul because it weren't a foul. It was a 50-50 challenge in my opinion. Quickly back on the chat. While there's a breaking player, Martin Lewis. The one with the wobblies is my favourite. Rick sings along in the tent. Yeah, I love bottoming. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway. After the season, are you going to have a break or just do videos, news comes out? Oh, I'll not be having a break, mate. I'll be constantly doing it. I'll be bringing you all updates on incomings, outgoings, and do you know what? I'm constantly trying to evolve the channel and I might switch it up. And a lot of YouTubers, actually, 09 did elbow him in the face there, you know. He looked at the player and he put an elbow in there. That could have been a yellow card, that. Easy. But I'm not bothered, it was no 09. But nonetheless, what I was starting about before, I might be thinking about digging other football like other YouTube channels do. When they switch it up, they get bigger and they start branching out and digging bits of Premier League. Like one day I'll have like a Premier League video coming out, and then the next day I'll have like, say, something else. So we'll just go live and we'll talk about the Premier League, because I guarantee all years watch Premier League just like I do. It's not just Sunderland I watch. Obviously, Sunderland's my team, always will be. But I like to watch other football. Then I just sit and watch Sunderland, and then just not watch the matches during the week. I always have to watch every match, every single match that's on Sky. I'll watch it. I'm gonna try and get one of them boxes and watch some like Barcelona games and that, and Real Madrid, Juventus, all games. I love all footy like. Max Power, Sunderland in possession now. But I didn't know. I would see how it goes with the channel. I didn't really want to put all years off and start doing random Sunderland, like other football videos of years. Didn't like that. It's up to years really. I'll dig a poll, and if people didn't want to see it, then I'll not dig it. Back on Impact sub. Maguire, he is. That's Norman. He says he's an Impact sub, and he is really. But you know his ability as well. A man like that, you kind of just have on the bench, I don't think. Because in the midfield, I know he tends to play on the right side, but if you play him where Gooch is now, but say Gooch does a lot of donkey work, like running about, and he's full of energy, where Maguire, he's not the fastest, but he's got plenty of skill and ability. He's got more skill and ability than Gooch, I think. But Gooch is like a workhorse, he's an engine, so... It's one of them. It depends what formation he plays. For me, I'd start him in this game. Norman, would you start him in this game? To be honest, it's a free game. I know it's like a confidence builder game, but I would have started him for this. I would have started a few others and all, and I wouldn't have risked players. Oh, there I see. Diamonds just took a proper bad knock. Here comes Denver Hume down the wing. Chips a ball in the box, shit ball in the box after Jones now. But outside the box, about 10 yards out or something like that, on the left hand side. Scowen looking for support, he's had to do a switch of player. What a ball by Scowen to find McLaughlin. Diamond now. Now he puts it to McLaughlin. Back into the midfield to Power. Is he going to whip one in? Nah. Set up well here. Oh, now that's a foul. The ball, who was that? Number 14 for Northampton. The ball coming to Miller. Is it Miller? Aye, Miller. The ball coming towards Miller and Conor McLaughlin. Conor McLaughlin got just in front of him, played the ball round, turned the other way, and he took him out and he got a yellow card. There was no malice in it. He went to him and like, apologised and that and shook hands and that was it. But his studs weren't shown. He slid in on one knee, but his studs weren't shown. Bit of a harsh yellow card, but it was a yellow. Free kick. Jones is over it. He's got Denver Hume with him. I think Jones is going to tap this hand. Well, I know Jones will tap it. Waiting for the ball to get put in the box here, lads. But if you're new to the channel, just before the free kicks, hit the subscribe button and the like one. Much appreciated. Jones, ball in. Doesn't even beat the first man. It's dropped. I didn't even want to see it. It dropped the scow and he poured it over. But the free kick had already been given, so we'll let him off for that one. Bless Scowen, like, Jesus. He can't hit the target, like, can he? Do you know what? Our midfield, that's our problem with this, right? The reason we found ourselves in the playoffs, one, not beating teams like who were expected to beat teams down the bottom half of the table. And two, our midfield cannot score goals. They cannot. You look at... Oh, chance for Northampton. Oh, no, just see it got there in front of the player. He's tried to head it back to Burge, but it's went out for a corner. The ball got played over the top, and I think it was Rose who was in the box. Here's a quick look. Ball bounces, see? He didn't let it bounce. No, it was Miller. Aye, it was Miller. The ball bounced out of the... Here's a chance, another corner. Oh, no, it didn't get out. Northampton pick up the ball again, they're just playing it at the back. Jesus, that was a good chance. Half his chance I'd say for Northampton, but Luke O'Neill, he was so quick to that. He like, I'm not gonna take it. It bounced down and he sort of like turned quickly, kicked it up, and he went to header it back in the Burge and went out for a corner, but good defender by Luke O'Neill. It looked last minute defending, but if he didn't, like I say, Miller for Northampton was in. But they've defended well. Sunderland's quality in the final third's been very poor in my eyes for the 23 minutes. We haven't had any giving goals, like any little 1-2s here with Diamond and McLaughlin. Any little triangular passes to get into the box and out like that. There's been out. Same with Jones and Denver Hume on the opposite side and Gooch. There's been football really. Free kick Northampton in a good position. They could have a set piece here. Yeah, I think Gooch has hurt his fingers. Gooch has got his 2 fingers bandaged up and a bandage on his wrist. I wonder if he's been injured. See, if that's the case, why is he not starting Maguire? They must have had a falling out. They must have. Chance for... Here comes Miller. He's a good player, that Miller. Like, he's always on the ball. He's going to put ball in the box. 09 headers it out. It's dropped to a Northampton player. He tacks the shot on. Cleared away by Scowen. Headed on by White, but there's no one there. Still with Northampton inside the centre circle. Players went down. Oh, he looks hurt. He looks hurt. Oh, he does look hurt. Like I think the wind's been knocked out of him. It's the Northampton captain. Here comes the replay. Yeah, didn't look that much in it, just like as if the Puff jumped up, arms obviously all out of the shop for both players. Charlie White went up with him. I hate these streams, when they're on this channel, because if the camera's not dot on still, you cannot see the players properly. And I've got a 75-inch telly, you know what I mean? I should be able to see them. And as soon as the camera moves a millimetre, that's it, it's blurry as out. Not get blurry, but, it's not the best. It's not like now when you're watching Sky and the cameras are bang on. It's not like that. It's like near HD or something like that. That's worse than that, to be honest. Anyway, the McLaughlin controls it, pushes it out wide. It's poor ball. He tried to find Jones, but it got dispossessed. And Northampton are playing it around the back. Sunderland are pressing high. That's what I like to say. Bit of tempo on the press. Oh, wait, man, Sunderland fucking day, sorry, will you? Oh, class by Scowen. He got his leg in there. That's what Scowen does best. When he's further up the pitch and he's trying to win the ball back and he gets his leg in there, he nips the ball. It's went into touch. It's a throw-in for Northampton, but He stopped the player coming forward. Good player by Scowen there. Quickly on the chop while it's a throw in. Cameron May, have you noticed he dropped Ross Stewart? I think it's for the playoffs. Apparently, I think he picked up injury, Cameron. But that would, do you know what? That would be Northampton pushed the ball down the left hand side, and that's Miller tried to run on it at Luke 19. Probably is a bit more stronger than him. Shoulder like went 50-50 shoulder barge and went out for a corner though. But I think Charlie White's gone to Middlesbrough, mate. Like I really do. I know people didn't want to hear that, but I think he's gone to Middlesbrough. They're sniffing about him. It's his hometown. It's his club, and I didn't blame him. The corner got cleared in anyway. I think that was 09 again. 09's had a good game at defence. Max Power's been pedestrian. We've never really seen him. Scowen's done hard in the midfield, working his work rate. Like his work rate's always there, but I haven't really seen much of Max Power. Miller's causing us problems down the left hand side, but the defence has been good for us. I remember watching a couple of Northampton games because I do like to watch. Obviously, the league what we're in, other games when Sunderland plays early or late, or on the different days, which we have quite a lot. I watched Rose, and he was, I don't know who he was scoring. He scored a couple of goals for again, sorry, but he did look. I think it was when they beat Northampton, Peterborough. Sorry, I think when Northampton beat Peterborough, and he did look a good forward. But for some reason, he's playing like it looks like he's in and I think they're playing 3-4-3. Well, that's what they had on Twitter. And that Rose though, he's dropping a bit too deep. Obviously, you do that when you're in midfield, when you try to stop Sunderland coming forward. As with that was a shit ball by Gooch. Fuck's sake, man. Northampton, he's in trouble there. The centre back, he plays it out though. Hold up play out of the top. Devonshire should cover this. Oh, foul on it. I had Jones foul him, but the ref didn't give it. Here comes Jones. Wait, look at Jones, man. He's gone mad because there's no support. There's no one in space. He's like that, running, gone. Well, wait, fucking move. And no one's moving about. No one's offering themselves or nothing like that. He was fuming there, and he's had to play it on the opposite side. And luckily, it went out for his son and throw. But see, that's what I mean. There's no movement in the final third. There's no creativity, really. McLaughlin, Gooch, tried to backheel. Oh, what a tatey. He tried to backheel and it just went out for a Sunderland throw. A Northampton throw. If we 1-2 up, try that, but not then. Benoe says in the chat, noticed 09 made sure his header was off target this time. He did, when he headed it back. He thought, yeah, I'm not heading it back to Burge for him to let it gone in. I'm going to just, your ball played out of the top. There's that Miller again. He's a pacey forward, and he's causing us troubles, trying to run onto the ball out of the top. But Denver Hume done well. Max Power, switch a play to Denver Hume. He's got to try and get forward. He does, he bursts forward. But that Miller's went and covered because he's got plenty of pace to get back. Scowen in the midfield. Oh, what a ball by Scowen. Into Jones. Charlie White back to Jones, but got dispossessed. That's what I like to see. Little give and goes, and then Jones getting into the box. But Charlie White's ball back to Jones got intercepted. But that went a foul. Bailey Wright went up to try and head the ball forward to keep Sunderland in possession, and the player went down. He gave a foul. Nigel S has jumped back in the chat. He says Accrington getting beat. Accrington beaten, Pompey 1-0. Reese Vlogs jumped in, says, hi, remember me, mate? Aye, Sam, mate, aye. Where you been then? If you saying remember me. Finley says, Pompey losing. Nearly 2k, mate. Oh, me? Aye, well, guess what, mate? I've only got 4 likes, apparently. So smash it. Oh, I look white as a ghost on this live stream, eh? Like, 25, get in. If you're watching, everybody, hit the thumbs up. That'd be much appreciated. Much. Free kick Sunderland. That's a yellow card. That he flung the ball away. He didn't really give them much, did they? No. Didn't really give it much. Here we go. Max Powers on the free kick anyway, everyone. Sunderland throw in, I think. But Diamond was fuming that his ball didn't get in the box out. But that's what we like to say with Diamond. Drops his head and just bursts forward. Because, but then again, that there, I think it's Horsful. I'm not really sure because I cannot say with the blurriness of the live. But I'm sure Horsful, he's got plenty of pace and he can get back, and he did. That was a terrible ball in the box. Jesus Christ, we missed McGeady. We really do. I'm going to see it now. We missed McGeady's quality. It doesn't matter how fast the fullback is. McGeady can always, with his skill, create a yard of space so he can get that ball in the box. And our delivery in the box from Diamond and Jones has been shite his first 30 minutes. And it hasn't. Oh, I kept that in well, Diamond there. But the ball's played back to their goalkeeper. I just think our final third player's been shite. Really has. Kimberly Jeffries says, Gooch gets a goal. Get a goal. Power get a goal. Anybody get a goal. But I know what you mean. Here comes Jones. Played a forward ball to Gooch. That's a good ball by Jones. Gooch back to Jones. Oh, he's offside. Clearly offside, you fucking pleb. Oh. Sorry about the swear now. No, they tried to play a little one too, but Gooch was clearly offside by a mile. And Jones played it back to him. Gooch has just let the ball go and it's went into touch or goal kick. Gooch will be, he's fuming with Jones there. He's fuming with Jones. Surely he could say he was offside. I think anybody could have seen. There's a dog making weird noises again. Everyone, comment below what you think the score's going to be. Because unless he max changes, I can't see us scoring here. Like. McLaughlin heads it on. Oh, that's a foul. There you go. McLaughlin giving another silly free kick away. That's 3. It should be a yellow card now because that's 3 times he's done it. Is he getting a yellow? Looks like he's going to get a yellow, I think. Can't say because the camera's decided to zoom about a millimetre off his face and I can't say the screen. He might be getting a yellow, is he? No, he's just telling him off. Well, he'll be warning him now. That's your last chance. You've had 3 chances where internet connection. Oh, is that right? Attempted. Oh, fucking hell, man. Why streamed he this? Pointless. Pointless as fuck. Well, I think Nigel was right. I always have technical difficulties. I didn't know why because it's just an app on the phone. It shouldn't be gone off. Am I back? Forster, am I back? I nearly said it wrong, your name. Why is the stream like that? Oh. I'm back. Philip says you're back. I'm back. I don't know why the stream is this poor. It's flickering off and that. I don't know. It should be spot on. It's gone again, man. Why is it doing that? The internet should be spot on. I don't know why it keeps crashing. Is it alright now? Norman, you were lying earlier when... Oh, it's crashed again. Away, man. Stop doing this, will you? Oh, fuck's sake. This is pointless. I think the stream's gone off. Is it gone off? Am I alright? It's gone off on that. I'll try it again. I'll disconnect from here. Maybe because I've got too much internet running at once. Which I haven't. I've only got fucking one phone. Let's see what it's like now. Now happening in the game, it's a throw into Northampton, is it? Is it? Sunderland? It's on and off. I'm fucking sick of this stream, me, you know, I am. But, in anyway, what can I do? Aye, it's just gone on and off. It's gone on and off. I didn't get it. I don't know why it's doing. In 2 minutes, I'll try this. Yeah, let's see what it's like now. Might be because I had the charger in at the same time. But hopefully it works now. Boring game. Philip says it's a boring game. There's no quality. Well, we're lacking quality in the final third. Ball in the box. No one there. Bounces out. Goal kick. Ah, it looks a bit better now. The football's not very good either. Tell us what the stream's like now. Have I crashed or am I just talking? Michael says it's much better. I think it might have been because I had my phone charger connected at the same time. It's not the best, like, still. It's not the best stream. My streaming app that I'm using must be it's a shite app. Normally it works alright, but anyway, it's a corner to Sunderland. Oh well, lads, just do something. Charlie White's been very quiet as well. Waiting for this corner to be took. Jones on the corner. Ball into the box. Oh my god, that was horrendous. That was horrendous, that. It weren't the ball into the box, there was nobody there. And they've just cleared the lines, but Sunderland still got the ball. Sunderland kept plenty of players back, but oh my god. That was poor, that. Oh, I'll have to let this dog in now. Sassy, man. You're not funny. There's the sun going like. Whoop. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Why is it crashing? The piece of shit. Look at the state of that. This internet is the worst. I'm not even lying. Give us a second. I'll try and sort it. Is it working? Is it not? Am I wrong? Please just go normal. That's a little bit better, I think. I'm alright now. Can you hear as clear? Is the picture not jumping and blurry? I've disconnected from the internet, so I'm using mobile data. See what that's like. Well, obviously it's crashed because Navy foot was gone. But anyway, what can I do? What can I do? There's always something in this house. Good at present. Cheers, Norman. MJ Kipper says it's working for me now. Yes, it's fine. It must have been the internet. It must have been. It's my broadband. I tell you what, I'm gonna leave Sky because the shit. If you've got internet, did it have Sky? This game is terrible and all. My internet's terrible, the game's terrible, I'm fucking sick. I pay about £90 a month and all, you know, for everything's on Sky. And the internet's shit. It's fucking shit. Right, so alright at the minute. Thank God for that. I've got a sweat on now. But like I say, what can I do? I'm going to leave Sky and I'm going to go with somebody else. Because I've got the router literally 2 feet away from me phone here, right? And I've had to disconnect from it because it's that poor when you connect to it. The internet's just so slow. I've done an internet test and it says I got 32 point something, which is really good apparently. They've even given us a booster box, but for some reason, it's just terrible. I live in Sunderland, right, and I'm on the Bunny Hill. I'm on the top of that hill, right, and you'd think the signal was good, but it's obviously shit. As long as we're still alright. Alright everyone, I think we are. I've got it on this other phone here, and looks a little bit pixelated, but it's not that bad. Virgin is the best. I might have to go. No, ball in the box. Their centre back got across, slid in front of Charlie White and cleared down for a corner. That was a really good. Was it Hoskins? Sorry. I think it might have been him. Who got back and slid in, but anyway, it's corner. Jordan Jones tapping the corner. Good ball in the box. Plenty of players in the box this time. I think they all went to one position last time and just bounced behind and got cleared easy. Virgin's nearly 100. There, that's the one then. Diamond. Edge of the area to Gooch. Needs support. Chips it out the top of Diamond. Good little control. He's inside the box. He turns onto his left. He's looking. He switches back onto his right. And when he does, the player's there and attacks the ball off him. Clears it downfield. And it's with Conor McLaughlin. Sunderland in possession was scouring inside the centre circle. Looking for the switcher player. Knee support. Knee one offering themselves. That's because we're playing two in the midfield. And now it's with back to Gooch, I think it is, on the opposite side. No, Jones. Little 1-2 with Denver Hume. Edge of the area. Looking to take players on. And they stopped it for Northampton. Stopped it going out for a corner and they put it into touch trying to throw into Sunderland. Nah, it must have been the internet because I've disconnected and I'm spot on now. I need to boost this chair because it looks like I'm looking up like that at the telly. Jesus, you know what I mean, man. I tell you everyone, right? Have a bit patience. I'm know what, I'm out of the moon. I have 40 people still watching. Gooch inside the box. Max Poe outside the box with a strike and it's went left hand side of the goal. We're not testing this keeper at all, us. Not at all. Like I was saying, I appreciate everybody who's watching this now, right? Because everybody knows I always have technical difficulties, and for you to still be watching, I'm over the moon. But Norman says look much better with three in the midfield. You're right, we do. Totally agree with that comment. We look much better with three in the midfield. I just can't understand how he cannot see it. There's the half-time whistle, lads and lasses. Terrible game of football, that. From a Sunderland point of view. Northampton will be happy with that. It was 0-0 in the last game, and it looks like it's going to be a 0-0 unless he max changes. You need to put another midfielder in, bring Ledbitter in, and let Scowen and Power get further up. Or bring Ledbitter and Maguire in and tap Power off. Just so that they can get further up the pitch, because there's fucking no quality or no creativity in the final third. Shite like. Absolute. I'm buzzing the streams working again. Jesus. Right, give us a quick look. Michael Bowser's internet's freezing as well. Kyle, alright mate, useless we are, I know mate. Benoe, what the fuck is going on with this team? No heart. I'm just glad my hair's all out at the minute. Now I didn't even do my hair. Looks terrible on that live stream. But like I was saying to everyone, the game gone off with the way we're playing here, it doesn't look hopeful for the playoffs, does it? Let's be honest. It doesn't look hopeful. If we're kind of beat Northampton with a Sunderland team what's strong, that's a strong team he's put out there. There's only like McGeady, really, what's missing. Who's been playing recent? That team is probably is our first team, other than Ledbitter in it. But he's been chopping and changing that much. He doesn't even know his first team. He doesn't. And I'm not criticising him. I like him, mate. Out of the moon what he's done for us. We've got silverware. Obviously, we'd like to get out the league, but this is not his team. You've got to understand that this is not his team, and it hasn't been since he come in. Obviously, with the wage cap in January, couldn't bring his own players in, so you've got to understand he's worked wonders with this team. But we're going nowhere under party, going absolute nowhere. We're going further down the league, So, for me, he's got the best out of players. Look at Charlie White. Look at Charlie White. Done now for us the first couple of years. I think he got 9 goals in 51 appearances or something random like that. Now look at him. He's got the best out of Charlie White. McGeady, I wouldn't say he's got the best out of McGeady because simply the fact is McGeady always was good. It's just Parkinson ostracised him, chased him, got rid of him. And then when he's come back, he's brought his skill and ability into the team. And without his assists, Charlie White would have not got all of them goals where he's got. So you've got to understand, for me, McGeady's a must starter for me in this playoffs. He's a must starter because his creativity in the final third is what we are missing. Let's not beat around it. We are missing his creativity. Jones is not as good as McGeady. He's got pace. He's got a bit of youth. Like he's younger, if you know what I mean. But so what? So what? Look what McGeady brings, man. He can create a yard of space, and that little space, he can then, with pinpoint accuracy, deliver that ball on Charlie White's head. You know what I mean? Do you know what? I've just seen a retro Sunderland shirt just popped up there. It's the Sunderland Vark Samsons one. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's got the black straps around there, and it's got like the red triangle park on there, and it's got like a lowish colour. I might get that because it looks nice. I'm refusing to get any Sunderland shirt if it's got them sticky on badges, because I didn't know if you know, and if you didn't see any in my last video, it's got the sticky on badges. I will last put it in a normal wash, right? Just a normal wash, and it just half of it is peeled off. Half of it's peeled off. I know somebody says if you tack it back, they might just replace it, but I just can't be bothered. I honestly can't be bothered. The season's nearly done. The new ones will be coming out. And if they've got them sticky badges, I'm not buying it. No way. I'll just buy a nice retro one. Or the Vark Samson, what I've just been talking about there. I'll just buy one of them, mate. Like, I'm not fucking about with the sticky labels anymore. £50, right? £50 is a lot of money, it is. And to have a sticky label, nah, fuck that. I'm not wasting another 50 quid. Hey, I'll just jump back on the chat, see what people are saying. Bet you my stream's gone off. Sassy! Behave! Chewing stuff and that. Jack Dillon says, hi. Alright, mate. Cheers for dropping in on the chat. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe, mate. Nice one. 09, Diamond, Jones, probably the 3 best for me. Sean Hart, no one to link up with. Totally agree, mate. There's no one linking up with him. That's what I've just been saying throughout the game. Down the left-hand side and down the right-hand side, there's nobody linking up with each other. Conor McLaughlin normally guns on the overlap. Denver Hume normally guns on the overlap, but they're not linking up. There's no creativity. And do you know when they're linking up, normally you've got your runners going that way, and then you'll have some midfielders coming through the middle. There's no one coming through the middle, so that when Jones, instead of going on the overlap, when Denver Hume's on the overlap, that's an option, and then you've got the midfield going forward to pull defence apart as an option, and then he'll cut inside, layer it off, or even get to tap the shot on as the midfielders pull the defender out of position. But there's no in the midfield going forward. It's just they're just standing and holding and waiting, scouting and max power. And if Jones doesn't use either Hume or Diamond doesn't use McLaughlin, when they're cutting inside, all the defenders are still there, and they're just losing possession, and then the pressure's off Northampton, and they're defending well. They are doing the jobs. Sunderland, it's the creativity. I think anyone could defend well against what we're doing at the minute. Right, back on the chat. Jake Longsworth says, not sure how Daniel can't get in the side and why let Benji out and run. Do you know what? For me, mate, I totally agree with you. Benji Kimbioka was one of a really good, exciting player. I think it was in the Championship. It was a good prospect coming through the ranks. I'm sure it was the Championship. Correct us if I'm wrong, but I'm sure he got a chance in the Championship. Was it under... was it... Oh, what's his name? The Welsh manager we had. What's he called, man? My mind's gone blank. You know I'm on about. I can't think of his name. He was the Welsh manager. He come to Sunderland. I'm sure he got a chance under him, but it's when he had his hair blonde. I'm sure he scored a goal. Oh my God, what's the matter with my head? And anyway, he looked an exciting, pacey, fast, attacking, creative midfielder. Oh, we miss. Lee Johnson has shot himself in the foot a little bit, as we could have looked different if we had Elliot Embleton as an option and Benji Kimbioka as an option. I know there might have been a bit, you know, bad blood with the club, as Kimbioka didn't really want to sign a contract, thinking that somebody was going to come in for him, and nobody did. So then he signed a contract. But for me, you should have kept them two type of options. You've got to keep. Why have all these holding midfielders and not keep at least one decent creative midfielder? Is beyond me. It is beyond me. But he knows better than me, as he's a manager. I'm not. Well, he's a coach. Back on the chat. Kyle, that's your opinion, mate, and you're entitled to your opinion. And you said, no offence, but I don't think we're going to win the playoffs. And I think, mate, the majority of Sunderland supporters are in the same boat as you. Going off that first half performance, how can you say us beating teams who look better? Basically, I know that sounds stupid, really, but going off our first half performance, you cannot. Nobody can say it. Nobody can say it. Button anyway. Quickly on the chat. Stephen says he agrees with about the badge. It's a disgrace. Sticky on badge, man. It's fucking stupid. The amount of money you're paying for that, and it's a sticky on badge. But I think hopefully he'll address that situation and not have a sticky on badge. I'm sure. I'm saying somewhere that was sponsored by Nike next season. I don't know. I'm not 100%. Didn't tap my word as gospel. You know what I mean? I'm sure I read something about that. Back on the chat. MJ Kipper, 5 AM now. This game might put me back to sleep. Do you know what? Lee Johnson likes to make changes numerous at once. You never know, mate. He might make loads of changes and will come out and score 4 in the next half, but I cannot see it happening. He loves to play a 2 in the midfield, and it's shit. Chris Coleman, that's the one. Cheers, mate. Who was that who said that? Gregory Fenwick. Aye, mate, that's the one. I totally forgot. Kimbioka got his chance. I'm sure it was under him. And he looked an exciting prospect, and we've let him go out on loan. That's fucking mad. Hummel, Steven says get Hummel back. Have you seen Northampton's home kit? I think it is, not home kit. It's the second away kit, the white one. That looks a good kit. That I like that kit. It's got like the little arrows on the top there. It looks a good kit. That. Kyle says I still believe we can win the playoffs, but playing like this we can't. Well, you can't sit on the fence, Kyle. It's either you did or you didn't. I do understand what you're saying. But I don't know. Playing like this, we're not winning any fucking playoffs. Let's be honest. I don't care what anyone says. We're not playing like this. If we attack this mentality in this form, the way they're playing, need tempo, we're not winning it. No chance. I just think it's got. Actually, I don't know if Nigel's still in the chat. As it stands, everybody, where are we? Who's in the playoffs and where are we? What's the table look like at the minute? I didn't dare go off the live stream in case I can't get back on. Oh yeah, I'll just dig it. I'm not even asked. Well, I am asked. I didn't want years to leave us again. Looks unprofessional, really. Live standings. Wigan's winning 1-0. Accrington still beating Portsmouth. Oxford 2-0. They've got it, I think, unless Portsmouth turn it around. Ipswich 3, Fleetwood 0. Oh, yeah, listen to this. Listen to this, everyone. This is why these deserve to go up. Doncaster 0, Peterborough 4. Jesus. Crewe 2, Shrewsbury 2, Charlton 0, Hull 0, and Blackpool 0, Bristol Rovers 0. Live standings we are looking at Blackpool 3rd. Blackpool 3rd, Sunderland 4th, Lincoln 5th, Oxford. So it looks like Blackpool, Oxford, Sunderland, Lincoln, and then whoever in the final. I would be over the moon to get Oxford in the final if they can beat Blackpool, but you can't see it happening, can you? Oh, they're drawn with today. They're currently 0-0 with Bristol Rovers. I think, honestly, trust me, I really do think we played better than Blackpool. The 2 games what we played, but we weren't clinical behind, in front of goal, and they were. So what can you do? Terrible defending as well for one of their goals. So I didn't want to. I'm not going to say it because I didn't want to jinx it and I didn't want to build me hopes up. So for me, I'm not going to. Simple as that. But I think it's not what I want to see. But I think we're just not far off kick off again. Not opening another one of them energy drinks. No chance I'll be bouncing off the walls. You what? Quickly on the chat, let's see what that. I get a usual dislike. Someone who loves to follow me channel and dislike it. Yes, you've pushed me video that a little bit further. Thank you. Jack's just dropped in on the chat and he says, "What do you think of Lee Johnson?" I'm going to reserve judgment on him. I'm out with the moon what he's done for Sunderland in the fact that we've won the Papa John's trophy. I know it's a tinfoil trophy, I like to call it, but nonetheless we've won silverware. I can't really judge him on Parkinson's team. Well, apparently Jack Ross's team. Some people say it's not Parkinson's, it's Jack Ross's, but nonetheless it's Jack Ross's team. They're Parkinson's team, sorry, and he hasn't had a chance to bring in some players who he would have loved to have brought in. Next season, with Dreyfus, do you know, man, imagine the players we're going to bring in. We're going to bring in some top draw quality players for League One, and especially, and we'll boss the league, hopefully, and we'll get out of it. Touch wood. But for me, I'm going to reserve judgment on him, as he hasn't had a pre-season. He has his own team. Simple as that. After that, then we can reserve judgment. Cast judgment. Sorry. Martin is the new kid we beat Marks with 2-0. 1990 playoffs. That's the one I want. Brian jumps in the chat and says hi. Alright, Brian. Was that the one? The blue and white one? No, not the blue and white one. It was the red and white one I was on about, mate. Red and white with a Vox Samson there. And it's got the black thingies round there. I didn't know what year it is. That's the one I want. Oh, Conor McLaughlin's in the stand. Not Conor McLaughlin. Flanagan. Sanderson doesn't look injured. He's just sitting there as if nothing's the matter in the stands watching the game. Do you know what I mean? He looks alright. Oh, imagine if we can get him back. But kick-off's just happened. Ethan's dropped in the chat and says, "I just hope Dreyfus stays at Sunderland to show our potential." And he definitely. He wants success. He doesn't care about money. He's got billions. Money's now to him, so he wants success at this club, and he'll be here until he gets it. Simple as that. If that means new manager, new players, then so be it. But at the minute, we just need to get out of this league in the playoffs. And playing like this, they're not going to do it. We're 9 in possession. With Denver Hume, that's just so a bit of urgency. He smashes the ball forward. Good hold up here by Gooch. He turns his man. He gets down the wing. Keeps the ball in play. Knee support. Has to go back. Is that McGeady? McGeady on? McGeady's on? I'm sure it is. McGeady's on the pitch. So what the fuck? Right. Somebody comment below and let us know. Somebody comment and let us know below what's happened, like who's went off for McGeady. Is it Scowen? Can it be? But it looks like he's playing in the 2, McGeady, just behind Jones. Right, I'm scratching my head at this, like it didn't come up along the bottom, on the stream, it normally pops up. Such and such went off. I still see Scowen, I still see Power. 09. Hi, there's fucking McGeady, what? Ball in the box is diabolical. McGeady should be tackling it. He's McGeady. Stands his man up. Cuts back in. Plays a class ball. That's McGeady, man. That's what we missed. The ball weren't the best in the box, but he made something happen. He started moving players around in the box by his movement. Fuck's sake, man. That's right. Must bring his injury. Give him a few minutes. That's a lovely little weighted ball floated into the box, like we always say with McGeady. Diamond. So Diamond's gone off. It never popped up, everyone. I couldn't. Obviously, I can't let you know. I would have took a. I don't know, as long as McGeady's on the pitch, I don't care who comes off. Ball player forward. Charlie White's chasing. Oh well, the best is push up, and that I've done. Denver Hume should be there. Nice. The goalkeeper's put into touch with the press, with Sunderland's press. Hume sliding in on Hume there. Free kick. Denver Hume. McWilliams wasn't having none of it. Tell the ref to fuck off. Walks away fuming. To me, give us a look. He's the replay. Was it a foul? Find out now. He did get the ball, but he got the player as well. So his momentum went through. And you can't mark them tackles these days. I know it's fucking stupid, really, because you like to say tackles like that just play advantage. It's not as if he was showing his studs on out like that. It wasn't a dangerous tackle, but free kick anyway. 09 plays the ball right to the right hand side. Tried to pick out Charlie White. He headers it down. Gooch is there. Shoots. Saved by the goalkeeper. It was onside as well. Straight at the goalkeeper. He come off his line quick. Jumps on the ball. As Gooch just strikes it, and it's good chance. Sunderland there. 48 minutes. Headed it down. I was going to say he should have done better, Gooch, but he done what he had to do, and the keeper was out quick. Good bit of goalkeeping, in my opinion. Really good bit of goalkeeping there. Matty Sell big, and Gooch put it straight at him. I'll quickly jump back on the chat. Just waiting for this goal kick to be took, everyone. Somebody says, do you think we'll sign Kevin Nesbitt? Well, we was apparently supposed to be going to sign him, was it last season? And I don't know what happened there, so I know that was under greedy cunt Donald. Pardon me language for that. I know I didn't like to say that word anyway, but greedy cunt Donald. You know what I mean? He's not gonna sign players, is he? Really? It's gonna cost him. Scowen in the midfield. Is that Max Powell right back? Max Powell's gone to right back. Max Powell's gone to right back. He has. Bailey Wright with an open under. All the way to McGeady, who picks out the ball out the air. That was amazing control. Gives it to Denver Hume. He's bursting in the box. Tacks on one, tacks on two. Got cleared. Played at the back of the defence. Presses on. Gooch wins the ball. Looked like handball. Sunderland are keeping the players pushed back, pinning them back from this throw-in. Sunderland pressed them into the box, and the Sunderland team is pressed right up. They're pinning Northampton back, trying to win this ball. Here comes the throw. The ball bounced. Jesus Christ. Bailey Wright clears it. Charlie White couldn't win his header. Having a poor game, White like. Another opener under for Northampton. Conor McLaughlin just heads it back nicely, cushioned towards Lee Burge. He throws it out straight away to Denver Hume. Denver Hume couldn't get there. Too much pace on the floor. Back to Burge. How is Sunderland, man? Bit of composure. He's lumping it forward, man. Need a couple of good passes because they're just lumping the ball forward and it's coming straight back on us, man. There you go again. Bailey Wright, another ball, but it's a really good switch of play this time. Denver Hume controls it, sees McGeady, but the pass got intercepted and it got put out for Sunderland throw. Who was that? Hoskins. Here comes Chris Maguire on 51 minutes. His son. I like Maguire. He's taken off Conor McLaughlin, so he's obviously going to change the formation again. And he's brought on He's brought on Chris Maguire. Maguire, score a fucking hat-trick and show him what you're made of. Imagine. Give him a headache, you know what I mean? Put in a good performance. Grab yourself a couple of goals. I think he's gone in that little pocket of space where I like to see him play. But then he's drifted out wide, so we'll have to wait till the game settles down a bit and we'll see where he is. He's in possession now. He finds Max Power, who switches the play to the left-hand side, looking for McGeady. Class control by McGeady. Edge of the area, gone to the byline, cuts back, and again. Oh, he tried to chip the goalkeeper, but he skinned Hoskins, is it? Hoskins, he skinned him inside out, and the ball at the box wasn't the best. Well, I'm seeing ball at the box. The ball towards goalkeeper. I don't know if it was a shot. Nah, he tried to play it in, but it went too close to the keeper, and he just grabs it. But we're just goal kick waiting for it to be took. 52 minutes on the clock. Maguire's on the pitch. McGeady's on the pitch. Let's see what happens. He's playing in Gooch's spot, I think. He's playing in that little pocket behind Charlie White. It looks like. Yeah, I cannot say Gooch like. It's this screen. I cannot say Gooch. McGeady wins the ball. He's running down the wing. Oh, he keeps it in. He's got 3 players around him. The shit scared of McGeady. They brought 3 of them across to sort them out. The ball just comes off. Comes out into touch, and the Northampton clear the lines. Back to their goalkeeper. Sunderland look a little bit better now that we've got McGeady on the pitch. But still, play like this and we're not winning any playoffs for me. Northampton just in possession. Sunderland allowing them possession. I think he's playing in a... I kind of fucking... He is. He's playing in the pocket of space. That's where I love Maguire to be. So he's got plenty of time to show Lee Johnson what he's about. Quickly go and jump on the chat. So I might have got something wrong because I can't see the screen that good. Yeah, it is warm. Clayton says it's warm outside. It's warm like. Let's get him back a bit. Make good ties with him. Oh, fuck it. I'll wait till I catch up. Denver Hume got fouled there as Northampton come forward, and it's a free kick to Sunderland. Denver Hume's a million miles better than Vokins and McFadzean. And he's Maguire inside of Northampton's half. Good little bit of control to Jones. Gans on the run. Jones bursts forward because of Maguire running. Pulls the defender he did. Oh, shot wide. Is there a save? He saved it. See that what I loved about Maguire? Hey, he saved it there. I need to give a goal kick. That little bit of movement there by Maguire has allowed Jones the space to run forward because Maguire went on the overlap running down, and like I said just a couple of minutes ago, instead of using Maguire again, he bursts forward and he got into the box and goal shot away. It took a deflection, hits the side net, and well, we're going again for the corner. Ref give goal kick. Looked like a corner that to me. Here comes the replay. Let's see. I can't really see. The camera's moving at 1.0 of a mile an hour, so it's blurry. Fuck. Balls went straight through the Burge. The Fury boy is a pure bell end. Absolute. We're living in your heads rent free. Why are you coming on my stream? Sunderland versus Northampton. You're in the Premier League. You're stopping in the Premier League. Why? It's just, you know what? I know it's a bit banter and that, like, in anyway. But 6 in a row, mate. Stick down your pipe and smoke it. Wait till we get back in the Premier League under our new owner. We'll be beating you every single time we play you. Because you will probably still have Steve Bruce. No, but like, man, do you know what? It's only banter. It's fun and games. Mate, didn't delete your comment. Didn't delete your comment, mate. I'm not bothered. It's just a bit banter. Look, it's funny, man. Just leave your comment in. Comment it again, man. It's only banter, man. It's funny. Oh, is that Scowen left the leg in there? Scowen just left the leg in there. Oh, man, Scowen. That could have been a yellow card there. But anyway, Northampton have a free kick, and Sunderland is... We've improved from the first half, but the second half were not the best, like, we're not. It's just banter, mate, man, chill out. Do you know what? If the tables were turned in years in this league, we'd be doing the same to years. So I'm not bothered. It's only fun and games. Did I like the video? Whoa! The screens went dark. Charlotte Richardson says, Lou says, nice top. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, a boy. He knows. Do you know what? I didn't like it, so I rolled the sleeves up a little bit. Lewis, right, you just can't leave things lying around, son. 51 likes, well done, mate. Cheers, Clayton, mate. Thanks very much. Just keep hitting the thumbs up, you know what I mean? I bet you that the Fury boy hit the thumbs up because he knows it's just all funny. Oh, no! Chance for Northampton. Free kick about right on the... Oh my God, that was bad ball by Bailey. Right, Northampton player got in. I'm sure it was that Miller. Miller, I've told you, he's been a threat. Aye, it was. No, it was Marshall. Marshall and Miller look identical to each other. And anyway, picked the loose ball come from Bailey right. And it's dropped to Marshall. And he's got loads of pace, bursts forward. Luke 09's just swiped the leg across, and he's tossed his seller with the leg. Yellow card, Luke 09, dangerous free kick. What the hell, son of man? No way. Probably ridiculous, this, like. Says he needs Northampton to win on his accumulator. Aiden SCFC says, Sunderland fan in disguise, over the lads. He is, mate, you know what? I guarantee it was them Newcastle supporters who were going to the games. Can you remember last season they were going to games, the Geordies? Love to watch a proper team, man. I think that's because they were losing all the time. Free kick, hits the wall, comes back out. It's with Marshall, shoots, took a deflection, inside the box, bounces. Shut up! No one there, man. Dog barks at everything. Tell you what now, when there's an advert on the telly, the dog darts at the telly and Gan's mad at the telly. She's a nutcase. French bulldogs are nutcases, I'm telling you. Cornering anyway for Northampton. How we're playing, mate. The same. Northampton's grew into the game a little bit, to be honest. We've just got a set piece outside, just outside the box. Bad bit of defending by Bailey Wright. Corner comes in. Headed out for another corner. He's giving a goal kick. I thought it was another corner, mate. Like, but nonetheless, we're playing shit, mate. Norman says Northampton are down, cannot catch Wigan. Oh, I know that, mate. And you just you've got to think these are down, so they're not playing for now. And we kind of, it's been even. I wouldn't say it's been an even game. We're probably a better team, but we haven't threatened their goalkeeper at all game. Ball forward to McGeady, good control. He's waiting for support. Now he's giving it to Scowen, who's went back to power. Piss off. I can't be arsed with the two in the middle, like, it's pointless. Power driving forward. He's found McGeady. What can McGeady do? He plays a cut and pass. No one was there. No one was on the same wavelength as McGeady, and it's went into touch. He's fuming. Absolutely shaking his head. He's like, oh wait, man. Right, back on the chat. Say, that's what it's all about. Just banter, man. Just laugh. You know what I mean? He knows why. He knows that we're a bigger, better club. Let's be honest. We'll beat them. Unbeaten with them in 9 in a row. Beat them 6 in a row. You know what I mean? Can't wait. Eyes, Jones pulled it back, went down, nothing given. Good bit of pace by Jones. I just can't wait to get back in the Prem. Obviously, if we didn't dig it this season, we'll have gone up next season. And with our owner's billions and he's willing to pump it into the club, we can get out the Championship straight away. And I love them games, mate. Do you know what? I would love it if we were in the same league as Newcastle again. Because I love them derby days. They're unreal. There's no what touches them. Nothing. I know probably Chelsea, Everton, the last couple of games of the season, the atmosphere was unbelievable. But there's no like a derby game. And I know for a fact he'll agree with me on that. And he would probably like to see us in the same league just for them derby games. But then again, we win them all, so I don't think he will. McGeady, edge of the area. He's got his full back on him. Throw into Sunderland. Plays it early. Comes off the Northampton head. Scowen wins it. Good bit of play by Scowen. Oh, class little 1-2 with McGeady. Back to McGeady. Inside the box. Oh, the skill. Ball out the... Oh, fuck, where's Charlie White, man? Max Power heads it forward to anybody and it's cleared. Headed forward again. Charlie White with good held-up play this time. He's found Gooch. I think Gooch is playing full-back. Maguire with the ball in the box. Ben still... This one's for Cameron Meir. He says, are you going to be making videos after the season ends? When there's any news, I'll bring it to you. Obviously, if it's like, you know, and we've appointed a new fucking I don't know, a cook or a cleaner or fucking then somebody in the boards come in and they're changing that. I'm not gonna worry you with shit like that. You know what I mean? Like Santori, you know that news about Santori being on the board. I couldn't give a shit. I'm not gonna put. You know, he's not really be bothered about that. Signings, players leaving, I'll bring that to you. If it's big and important, I'll bring it to you. Of course I will. And I'll go on live just for the big crack on and all. Power, waiting for the run of Maguire. Maguire's in the box, he's got the ball, he's put it back out wide to Gooch. He puts the ball in the box. Headers should be there, but it's cleared. McGeady, class ball by Scowen to McGeady. McGeady makes the space, puts it in the box again. Charlie White's movement is terrible this off. Two class balls by Gooch and McGeady, and he's just been nowhere. Been on the wrong side of the defender twice, but I would say them were good balls in the box. We need more players in the box. Obviously, I think Ross Stewart took a knock. Right, Max Power, switch a player. Try to find McGeady, it's headed out. Ball wasn't the best. Marshall's in possession for Northampton. Sunderland are not winning the playoffs like this. I'm telling you now, we're not winning any playoffs. Not knee press. Not Northampton's in possession. In the inside there are R5, but they're just playing it across the back. Sunderland are not pressing them. They're playing the long ball now. Try to find Marshall. He controls it well. He slips. I can't fucking say that cunt's name. Hoskins. Double substitution. Ledbetter and Winchester are coming on. Let's see who he tacks off. Probably tack Maguire back off, not him. Scowen. Probably our better player today in my opinion. Done a hell of a lot to win the ball back, but he's took him off nonetheless. Say it's just defensive midfielders for defensive midfielders. It's a fucking point, man. It's like for like. Unless he's took Max Power off and brought Winchester on. Like for like. No creativity going forward, like. But then again, I like to see Ledbetter in the holding position just in front of the defence, because the other two will get forward now. Hume. 09 to Burge. Winchester and Ledbetter in the midfield. Obviously, Ledbetter's kind of far forward. It looks like Winchester's playing the holding role. He's deeper. The ball's with Winchester now inside the centre circle. Northampton pushing. Ledbetter. Now it's with Jones. Cuts inside, runs forward. He's burst forward. He's beat two players. He's got plenty of support. And he's slid, won the ball. Northampton break. He had plenty of support there to his left-hand side and he chose not to use them, which was stupid because he had Maguire, McGeady, and then White just ahead of them. Winchester, good little bit of hold-up here. He's found 09. Sunderland team is inside of Northampton's half. Now it's with Hume. Shit ball forward and Northampton break. Now it's with their keeper. He plays a forward ball. It's gone again. Back to Burge. Right back on the chat. Let's have a look. Oxford 3-0. Probably avoid them if we can. Joseph is just joined in the chat. He says, I want us to draw Lincoln to win and then we can play Oxford. I said that earlier, mate. I said exactly the same thing. If we can get... We have to beat Lincoln in any way, don't we? Here comes Northampton. Good chance for them. They're on the left-hand side. Hoskins. I keep saying that name wrong all the time. He's won a corner in any way. Charlie White's gone off for Aidan O'Brien. Probably just keeping him fit for the playoffs. So you more or less know now who's going to be starting. You're going to have Scowen starting. You'll have Charlie White starting in the playoffs because he's took them off, obviously, to keep them from getting injured. But to be fair, Charlie White's been shite this game. He hasn't won one header. He's held up players being terrible. So, you know, headed down. They've just had a chance from a corner. Headed down. It did get into touch. Lee Burge wants to take this quick, but the Sunderland team are just refusing to get out the fucking half. It's with Benoe. He pushes it forward. Maguire. He's given it to Gooch, who's playing full back. Oh, fuck. That's terrible by Jones there, like. Back on the chat, it's Benoe's. Oh, chance here with Marshall. He's just couldn't get the ball out of his feet. 09 recovers, gives it back to Burge, and it's cleared up field. That was inside of our box as well, you know. Wow, if he got his feet organised there, he could have got a shot away. Winchester just pushes it to Gooch, who's playing right back, and he's getting right wing back. He's reached forward. He's got Jones ahead of him. He's chipped the ball forward. It's gone again into touch for a Northampton throw, is it? Yep. Shit. Philip said, going on the lash, better than this. You're right, mate. Third isn't third V6. Yes, you're right, mate. Third V6, fourth V5. So it looks like we'll have Lincoln. O'Brien outside the box. Just take a shot. He does. Just over the bar. The keeper didn't even have to make the save though. Jack, how do you do live streams on YouTube? Just press live when you go on YouTube, mate. I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do it. No, you didn't. Well, you did, but if you just use a streaming device, a streaming thing, then you can do it for that. 09 headers are back. This time Bailey Wright clears and it's a throw-in. Northampton looking a little bit more confident, to be honest. Sunderland are just not moving. It's with Northampton and they're just playing it right outside of our box, passing it about outside of our box as well. Finally, Jones starts to press and they've pushed it back to the goalkeeper. Really quickly back on the chat, Cameron says it depends on Blackpool and our score. Do you think Sunderland should sign Eric Sean from Frankfurt? I don't know, mate. I've never seen him play in my life, so I wouldn't know. No disrespect, I just didn't know. If you're a Frankfurt supporter. But if he's any good, then Sunderland... Oh, what a bad pass by McGeady, that. Just concede a possession in the centre circle, just give it to them. Right back on the chat. That's from Akana Kasha, if that's right. I'm sorry if it's not. I don't know, I'll have to have a look at what he's like. If Eric, who was it? Oh, there is Marshall, edge of the area. Chips the ball into the box. There's no one gambling and nobody getting in the box. And it's just went into touch. It was our Rose for Northampton, and it's goal kick to Burge. The growing confidence, Northampton 09 slipped out with Larry's man in. 71 minutes played, it's still 0-0. Mate, Jimmy, imagine Jermaine Defoe in this league. McGeady, he's got 2 players on him, he's skilling past them, gets the ball away into the box. O'Brien, it was over his head. It's dropped it. Maguire won the ball back, class there. And it's Northampton's going to make a change, but Sunderland's still in play. Jones, ball into the box, it's deep, and it's headed out for a Sunderland corner. In case you're coming, Jude's just dropped in to say hello. Alright mate, how are you? What do you reckon the score's going to be? How do you think the game's gone? Alex Wake, do you reckon we'll go up? Not playing on like this, no. But like you say, it's just a fucking, it's just one of them games. The last game of the season, they're not really worried, as you can tell. Northampton's got now to fight for, so we should be beating them, man. McGeady corner, goalkeeper comes and grabs it out the air. People were saying about this goalkeeper that we should just shoot at him and we'll score. Well, I didn't think we've had a shot on target. Oh, sorry, Gooch did in the first half once. I might have even been in this half. Been playing terrible, like. Yours is on 73, mine's on 73 as well. Bailey Wright, try to get rid of it. It's dropped the power. McGee, Lepita, who's put it to the right back. Gooch. He's found Jones. Jones is running forward inside of Northampton's half. They've got plenty of defenders back, waiting for the support. Maguire's in the box. O'Brien's in the box. Gooch is on the ball, edge of the area. Back to Jones. He puts one in, headed out. It's with Ledbetter. He chips the ball out the top looking for Maguire, and it's gone out for a Sunderland corner. The Screamers only going to win this game, I'm telling you. That's the only way we're going to win this game. Cameron Meyer says 1-1. I'm not sure which game he was on about. I think it might be the Blackpool game, is it? 3-0, laughing faces. I don't know who he's on about. Keisha says, but we should be beating them, like you just said, 100%. 2 shots on target, according to Sky. MJ Kipper says, with Sunderland, no game is a given. 100%. Proper Jekyll and Hyde. O'Brien and Jones are having a little bit of an argument. Bailey Wright is as well. They must have been pulling each other. It's a captain for Northampton, Jones. Yeah, it's just a bit of note, really. Ref, you know what the refs are like. Didn't let you do note these days. He's holding like, right, corner's going to come in. Here comes the corner. Jones with it. Oh, was that? Bailey Wright got up in the air but couldn't get any contact on the ball. McGeady running at his full back. Puts a ball in the box again. And the ball bounces out. He's furious for himself because he knows that wasn't the best ball in the box. It was one of them lofted ones and it just bounced out. Where he should be beating Northampton. They're making another change. Miller's gone off and I'm not even going to try and pronounce that lad's name. It was just come on. I didn't want to. Chukwuemeka. Couldn't even pronounce it. I'll just call him Cal because his first name's fuck's that? Caleb. So I'll just call him Cal. Cal's just come on for Northampton. Goal kick for Northampton as well. If you've just joined us, please hit the thumbs up. It'll be much appreciated. And also subscribe if you're new. And if you didn't like swearing, I apologise, but it's tough shite. Right. Who's this? McGeady. Oh, class little. That was O'Brien. Class little ball of Maguire. He's on the edge of the area. Cuts back. Waits for support. No one's there. Jones. Sunderland pinning them back. Ledbetter. Got plenty of defenders back and team back, sorry for them. Ball in the box, headers there. Winchester outside the box. Oh, it's Sunderland, just get this goal. There's another one in the box. It's going to go right out to the other side of McGeady. He controls the class like he does. On his foot. Denver Hume. Chips one in the box, headed out, terrible ball in the box. That. Fuck's sake, someone look at the game. It's with Northampton. There's just got plenty of players in the box. Our ball in the final, like in the box, it's been shit. It's been poor. The only time we have beat the defence, Charlie White hasn't been there and it went wide. But I think someone says in the chat that we've had 2 shots on target. I can only remember having 1. Don't know where Sky's got that from. Not on target anyway. Throw into Northampton. 77 minutes played. Well, 9 puts one forward. It's with Jones. Turning down forward, man. He's went forward. He's found O'Brien chance. And he smashes it over. Best chance of the game. And he puts it miles over. Good little lay-off by O'Brien. That's what O'Brien does. Jones finds O'Brien. O'Brien just turns, passes the ball into a little bit of space for Jones. Free shot at goal. The goalkeeper's standing there, either side, and it's 1-0. And he puts it 6.5 mile out of the bar. Shit now. Look at the state of that shot. Oh, I just got underneath it and he puts it away. He knows that was the perfect chance to beat Sunderland 1-0. 09 heads it forward. Maguire loses possession, so gone out his cause. Oh, what a chance for 1-0, lads and lasses. What a chance. Put in close. Benoe says, fucking close. You're right, mate. We are actually going to draw 0-0 twice in one season at Northampton. I didn't care, do you know what? Let other supporters give us criticism. That's embarrassing in my opinion. Twice Northampton. Oh, it didn't get listed. Listen, this is their first season in League One. They've just come up from League Two, and we haven't beat them. We haven't beat a League Two team twice yet. I know there's 10 minutes to go in, like, but they've got no creativity. They kind of breached Northampton's defence. They've only done it. That was probably the first good chance. O'Brien's had to come in the centre circle because there's no one going forward. Oh wait, Lee Johnson, look at what O'Brien's doing now. And now that's simply because we're playing 2 in the fucking middle. Hume, played a class little 1-2. It's with Jones. He's gives it Maguire inside the box, waiting for support. Chips a ball at the back post. No one's there. It didn't even reach the back post. It got cleared. 09 headers is it on. And Northampton have just cleared the lines again. You can't, you know what? You've got to understand, like the way they play Northampton. They're not wanting to win the game. Let's be honest. They're not. They're just sitting back and soaking up all of Sunderland's pressure. Well, they're doing that well. They're doing the job well, and Sunderland can't cope. Well, they can cope. They're not threatening us going forward, but we're not creating now going forward. McGeady, he sees the one at Jones, but Maguire took the ball. Oh, but it's still with Maguire. Takes a shot. Oh, the keeper saved it. That's outside the box, but it was comfortable for the goalie. That was second shot on target. It's a breaking play. Fuck's sake, man, Sunderland. That's what Maguire brings. Looks like he was going to lose the ball and then he just whips it out of his feet. Shot at goal and he made the keeper work. Has Skelton done that? No. Has Max Power done that this game? No. Has Gooch done that this game? Not as good as that. It was straight down his throat. It was kind of tame shot, to be honest. We'll have Lincoln in the first leg, 9 days time. 9 days, is that it? Nigel, did you see the Nigel? If you're still here, did you see the thing on Twitter where people were getting letters or emails about going to the second leg at home, being offered tickets? Do you think them were just bantering other supporters and that it was bullshit? Because I've had a ticket for years, a season ticket for years and years, and I haven't got one. Like, neither's other people who I know. So do you think that was just bullshit, or is it? Has other supporters been getting offered? The lad said that he hasn't been at a season ticket since the championship days. So cannot see them offering them first over people who's had season tickets this season, like me myself. That's how you headed it back. Bailey Wright's just headed it back the way 09 should have for that one goal against Accrington. Right, the ball's with Winchester in the midfield. He pushes it back to 09. 09's running forward, getting inside of Northampton's half. He's still running forward. He's got Hume ahead of him. Plays a little 1-2. It's a bit too much power by Hume, but he chips one in the box. Oh, the keeper saves it. Here comes a free kick outside the box, and that was Bailey Wright giving away a silly free kick outside the back box for Northampton on the left hand side. Fucking useless. Royston, we just don't create enough chances. Do you know what? Like I see our creativity in the final third's been poor. First half, second half's improved slightly, but we've still been poor. If you're in the chat, give us a thumbs up, or if you're watching, just hit the thumbs up. You didn't have to go off the stream and out. Just flick the chat down, boom, smash the like, come back. Ethan's just dropped in to see a red and white. I bet you that Newcastle supporters from South Shields or North Shields or Washington. You watch. Bet yeah. But it's just banter, man. He's not being malicious with it. It's just a bit of a laugh. Right, free kick outside the box. They've scored. It's 1-0 Northampton. What? It's went through the wall, bounced up, 1-0 Northampton. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing is that? We're getting beat of Northampton. It's went through the wall, bounced up in our Burge, 1-0. 1-0 Northampton. A piss poor performance. Oh, it's come off Leadbitter. But Birds should have had a stronger arm on that for me. Well, Johnson, what do you do now? Do you stick with your two in the middle? Because it's not working. It is pathetic, Clayton, mate. It's pathetic. Absolutely piss poor performance. I know, right? Every game's different, and you can't go off. Like this game, we'll probably play different in the playoffs. But for me, fucking hell! Imagine they're gone in after this game, probably get beat or draw, and be like, fucking hell! You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be down. It's embarrassing. This like. It's a set piece, free kick from Maguire. Puts one in the box, bounces past everyone, guns into touch. Truly jump back on the chat. Benoe's donated £5. He says, fuck no. Jeez, mate, you absolute legend. He's a channel member as well, and he's just dropped a £5 in. Thanks very much, mate. He didn't have to, but I appreciate every little help towards building this channel to be the #1 boys. I'm joking. Sunderland till I die. We are nowhere going up. I'm just glad we haven't got Netflix, mate, gone off your YouTube channel name. Glad Netflix are not watching. 09's took a knock in their face. He's held in his face. He's got down. Is he digging? Is he playing on? Yeah, he's playing on. Of course he is. 09's not wanting to go down. They're making a double substitution. Northampton, already relegated, beating Sunderland 1-0 and making a double sub. Benny Ashley Sale on, Danny Rose off. That's their forwards, who I was mentioning earlier. Jeez, man. I bet you that's their youth players as well, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, well, we'll bring the youth on for a laugh. Sunderland shit. Long throw from Hume to Bailey, right Ogans, up and under. Maguire picks the ball out of the air really well. He plays it forward to Jones. Then he runs on. Jones is at the edge of the area. Smashes it. Sunderland have scored. What the fuck just happened there? Jones smashes it forward. It comes out off the post. Lars Winchester to put it away. Sunderland won. Northampton won. Wow, that was mad, that. Winchester doesn't fuck about. He gets the ball, runs back down, puts it on the touch. Oh, Jones nearly scored a belter there. Jones tacks the shot. It hits the post. Comes cross again. Comes off the other post. Comes out to Winchester. He taps it away at 1-1. Oh, that was mad, that. O'Brien was like, what? What's going on? But Sunderland have pulled one back. 88 minutes played. Sunderland won. Northampton won. Jesus, man. Jesus, lads. What the hell? Even if we win this game, we'll play it shite. Let's be honest. Sunderland goal kick. Lee Johnson's on the phone, texting away. Probably checking in on... oh, we are. Ball out to the left-hand side. Bounces through. Headed back to the goalkeeper. Had a good chance there. Right, I'll have to go on to chat again. Benoe, stop donating, mate, man. You're going to be wasting all your money on this daft twat. He's donated tenner. Get in at me to support the channel. We're going straight back into it. Obviously, you all know, with your donations off before, I got myself a green screen, and that's helped us do what obviously, you know, I'm a new setup with a studio, so it looks like I'm sitting in a studio. That, what people's digging now, which I'm kind of thank yous enough for, that gone straight back onto that, and it helps build the channel and grow it, and now it's becoming a bit more professional. Obviously, I'm going to now, with help from years, I'm going to change my provider, because you've seen earlier, the internet's diabolical in this house. You know, I pay absolute fortunes for this internet, and it's to bring you better content, and it's not the best, but thanks very much, mate. You're the absolute star. Number one fucking supporter of my channel, like that has to be said. I know I've got a lot of people who do support the channel. They do. Even you just watching, you didn't have to donate, you didn't have to be a member. Just as long as you're watching and you like what I bring to you, I'm over the moon for that. I'm over the moon for it. So choose me. Right, here we're going. Can Sunderland pinch a winner? Do you reckon? Comment below if you think what do you think the score's going to finally be? I'm not sure how long's been added on, because I can't quite see it. But the ball's with a bit of. Now it's with Jones. We've got Gooch on the overlap. He's waiting for Jones to go on the overlap. He has done. He's played him. Oh, what a tackle there by the... who was that? It's got to be Horsful. He's made an absolute amazing tackle. There's Gooch trying his best to win it back, and he has done. That's not a foul. Even Gooch was fuming about that. That wasn't a foul in my opinion. That no chance. He was just stronger than the full back. The centre back. That it's Carl. It's our mate Carl. I'm not going to pronounce his name, so he's called Carl. His first name's Caliber. Carl Ebber, that's the one, and so I'm calling him Carl, because I didn't want to upset anyone by trying to pronounce his second name. Obviously, if you see his name, you'll not understand where I'm coming from. So, 2-1 to Sunderland. Jack, currently there's 4 minutes we've got to play to get the second goal. Wolves. Who's Wolves playing like? Who's Wolves playing? I'll probably toss a Premier League game on after this. I always do. I watch all football, keep up to date with everything. Like I say, next season my channel's just going to go from leaps and bounds. I want to be doing all sorts of videos. Premier League, you name it. Obviously, yeah, if the Newcastle get beat, we'll have a little laugh with them. I'll go and look for that. What's his name who's commenting on my videos? But nonetheless, we're going to be bringing match vlogs and a lot. It'll be class. Right, Maguire outside the box, chips the ball at the back post. Look, O'Brien tried to run onto it, but the keeper's done well. He's done well this game, this keeper. He has. Apparently, he's meant to be a very bad goalkeeper. People on Twitter were saying just shoot at him and you'll score. That's just for one. If the people who's watching, if you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, it's GILESY1973. I've got my old Instagram back. I remember the details. I just guessed them and they come up. I've wrote all that down. It'll not be happening again, didn't worry. But you know what I'm like. Something always goes wrong. It always does. Do you know, even when I'm making my thumbnails as a break-in player. Now when I'm making my thumbnails on the PC, every time I turn it on, there's something wrong. I have to uninstall something and then reinstall this. It's just all the time with me. But that's why people watch, because it's I'm never consistent. Right, back on the chat. Benoe, my pal, says only works out to be about £6. Our dollar is weak to yours. Why is it? Oh, you're in Australia, mate. What time is it in Australia? Obviously, it's for it being an earlier game. What time? Let us know what time it is, mate, in Australia, please. Just out of curiosity. Back on the chat. Covington Race says, checking in, not great, 6-0 wrong again. I dare you to say in your next game something different, because you might be jinxing us. You never know, it might be a little bit of a omen, and I'll take any omen to get out of this league. Last time I was forward ball. Do you know what? I thought I was the jinx, because last game obviously we was not digging the live stream. We went on to win, didn't we? We won, and I was thinking, oh, is it me? Obviously it's not, but you know what I mean? Any little thing. Quickly back on the chat, 11 PM. So you've had to get up early. No, sorry, so it's late. You just gone to bed. Say that's dedication. That's Sunderland, a proper Sunderland supporter, getting up on the other side of the world, really late, at night, should be going to bed, especially with the way we've played, and he's tuning in. That's the one. That's what you want. None of these fair weather supporters, the fickle fans, you know, who only like to support when we're in the Premier League. Every club's got them, really, let's be honest. But I'm not one of them. And obviously yours are not, especially if you're watching me talking about it. That just shows even more dedication, if you ask me, watching some other muppet talk about football, not even showing you the game. But in any way, Sunderland have a chance. Maguire with a class ball in the box. Header's there. Oh no. The header just lofted off the head and it's come out to Denver Hume. We're still on the edge of the area. He's got plenty of players in the box. All he needs to do is put it out wide. He sweeps one in, but it was too low and it just got cleared. Denver Hume's ball in the box hasn't been the best today. A little bit of back to Bailey Wright. Didn't it gone up and under. Played forward, and he has done. He's picked out 09. He's ran forward. He's got Hume, who's fouled. Sunderland have a free kick about 50 on the left-hand side, to about 20 yards inside their half. McWilliams give away a silly free kick. Pardon me. MJ Kipper says 6 AM here in Western Canada. There's another loyal supporter, not of just me, of Sunderland, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the opposite side of the world. Oh, chance by it for Sunderland and it just bounced out. But that's what I mean, that's what it's all about. It's full time, it's Sunderland 0, it's Sunderland 1, Northampton 1. Absolute piss poor performance. I'm just about to do my match review, so if you just want to come back and watch the video in about 15-20 minutes, I'll be much appreciated. And it doesn't look good going into playoffs for us, does it? Nah, doesn't. For me, it doesn't look good. It's 1-1. We were the better team over the 90 minutes, but our creativity going forward was poor. Maguire didn't set the world elite when he come on, but he was probably one of our better players, to be honest. Gooch was shite in the first half. He went to right back. He done better at right wing back, than he did in the midfield. And obviously, Luke 09 had a good game in defence. It was a deflected goal for them. Come off Leadbitter, bounced up. Lee Burge thought it was going to go low, and he could have done better. But nonetheless, 1-1. I feel for Maguire because I like Maguire, and I'd say about 95% of the Sunderland supporters do. Yes, he's an impact player off the bench, but with that performance, that type of game, that formation, it didn't go good for him really. one of them, innit? One of them. Let's just hope we can improve for the next game. Right, I'm going again, everybody. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up and subscribing. And I'll see you in about 20 minutes' time. That's if I can turn this off. You know what I'm like.